FAnews is one of the AIE media sponsors. For that, we have the absolute privilege to speak to a few of the insurers who are sponsors and very specifically sponsoring Black SME brokers to also attend the AIE conference. Today I'm speaking to Letlhogonolo Tau, better known as Tau for everyone. He is the manager emerging brokers at Santam. So Santam is a big sponsor, but also part of that sponsorships include the sponsoring of these brokers to attend. It's a very important sponsorship. So thank you, Santam, for that. But let's first chat a little bit about the conference. It's a few days away, 2 and 3 August. Still time to register. And I'm sure you have looked at the program, Tal, and what are you looking forward to with the conference?
Good afternoon, Rianet, and good afternoon to everybody who will be watching this. And also excited about the AIE conference happening online. I'd also like to thank FAnews as well as the AIE for giving us the opportunity at Santam to share our thoughts and ideas around the conference. So, to answer your question, I'm generally excited about the conference. I'm excited about the incredible speakers that the organizers line up for us. I mean, local talented speakers as well as international speakers. I'm also was excited about interacting with my fellow industry professionals. However, as we know that due to COVID, we are doing all of this online. The nice thing about insurance people is that they're very adaptable, they're very agile. So I'm sure we'll have nice engagements online. I mean, I've registered for the conference, I'm on the app already, and I've already interacted with a whole lot of people that will be attending the conference. So I'm excited about the knowledge sharing that will be happening at the conference.
Yes, that's great. And on that app, it's quite amazing because you probably have more opportunity to really target people that you can connect with because everyone's names are there, everyone's photos are there. So it's really great. And I see that there's really people who already aim to be the top scorers because you get the scoring for interacting. So there's people who's chasing each other to be the top scorers, which is fantastic. And it's like you say, we are resilient, we adapt fast. But I think we all hold all 10 thumbs that hopefully next year we will really be able to have an in-person conference because I think we all really long for some proper networking, a glass of wine and the odd round of golf.
Yes. 100%, Janet. I mean, our insurance is built on relationships 100%. And those online relationships are valuable and they've taught us a lot. And we've realized that we can connect with a lot more people online. However, that personal interaction of seeing healthy insurance professional at the conference next year is what keeps us going. So we're looking forward to that.
Yes, 100%. So over to your sponsorship specifically, Tal, that is the space that you really play in and that is important for you specifically as well as for Santam. Why is it important for you and Santam?
And that's a very important question. Santam is South Africa's leading short-term insurer, and we're good at what we do because we take what we do seriously. And therefore, we believe in doing things properly and leading by example. I mean, the Santam's purpose is to deliver insurance good and proper. And it's our culture, it's our way of doing things, it's who we are. And that's why we're so different. And the Santam way is everything that is special and unique about Santam. And similarly, if you look at the purpose of the Insurance Institute of South Africa, it is to elevate the credibility of the insurance profession. And this is why we identify with that purpose as well as the ISA. And therefore, it makes sense to align and sponsor the ISA conference and lead by example. It also makes sense in that it also helps us to deliver on our purpose of insurance good and proper as we strive to become a trusted, relevant, and purpose-driven brand. And essentially, that is why we are sponsoring the AIE 2021, 2nd and 3rd of August 2021.
We all know how important the role of the broker is, and I think we've really seen that with the recent riots. I I had a good chat with Knox Lamini, who was one of the previous Insurance Apprentice winners, and she specifically mentioned that she's doing a lot of education with her clients. No one always takes her up seriously, but after the riots, she had a lot of feedback from clients who say, thank goodness I was insured, or goodness, I was not hit, but let's get that insurance sorted now. Do you think brokers realize how important their role is, not to only make sure that their clients are covered, but the education part of their role? Do you think they realize what a big role they are playing?
Absolutely, Rianet. I think a lot of the Santam intermediary base, for example, or brokers really understand their role not only in advising clients, but also in terms of the contribution that they make to rebuilding South Africa and contributing to rebuilding the economy of this country. I mean, we know that we are in an economic situation that is tough for everybody. There is no growth. And you can imagine the losses that happen in KZN and in Gauteng. What happens if brokers did not play their role to make sure that these clients, these SMEs, are insured properly? In a case like this, where insurance then will then come in and help rebuild these businesses. And I think more importantly, it's not about the businesses. It's about people. It's about making sure that South Africa has jobs. South Africa keep on creating jobs. So I look at insurance as an industry that keeps on contributing to the GDP of the economy, creating jobs, and making sure that we build a solid South Africa. And without the role of the intermediaries, I mean, a lot of the SMEs wouldn't be able to rebuild their businesses. That's a fact. And I think insurance brokers normally look at it as I'm providing advice to my clients so that they are properly insured. However, I think the purpose goes beyond that. It goes beyond, like I said, creating jobs, making sure that people have sustainable livelihood, and also making sure that our industry is sustainable and keeps on going.
100%. And talking about sustainable, do you think there is space for some innovation? And maybe specifically where we have seen a lot of the smaller informal businesses have really, really suffered and might not be able to rebuild their very small businesses. Do you think there's maybe an opportunity and a space for some innovation specifically on that level?
100% I agree with you. I mean, as Santam, we are engaged with about 2 or 3 partners where innovation is the leader in terms of especially the distribution side of insurance products, where a lot of intermediaries are now being innovative in terms of how they distribute their products so as to maximize and minimize the costs. So there is a lot of opportunity also in terms of innovation with regards to products. I mean, we need to relook at our product offering and redesign our product so that we ultimately meet our needs, you know. And for example, as a company, our purpose is to build insurance good and proper, to deliver insurance good and proper. And proper has to talk to the customer's needs. And if we don't meet the customer's needs and wants, and we're not innovative in doing that, we are failing. So there is an opportunity for the industry as a whole to collaborate and innovate on good insurance products for the South African market.
Great. I 100% agree with you. It's an exciting industry to be part of. I always say that
100%.
People think we are weird, but we really love our industry. Our industry is part of driving the economy forward. Can you imagine no insurance in this world? Anyway, it was fantastic to talk to you, Tau. I'm sure we will also interact on the AIE conference app. Let's catch up there and let's see who we can get to sign up for the conference. Why should people sign up? If they haven't signed up, why? Why should they?
I mean, the ISA conference facilitates dialogue on issues affecting the insurance industry. And these engagements provide valuable insights that helps us to stay relevant and understand our customer needs and wants even more. And as Santam, for example, we want to be involved so that we can understand these needs and wants, so that we can deliver insurance good and proper, and ultimately become a trusted, relevant, and purpose-driven brand. And I think to answer your question, people should be involved, because as an industry, we rely on good relationship of trust with our clients, intermediaries, suppliers, regulators, and the communities which we operate in order to sustain our business. And I think this conference gives us a great platform to truly engage all of these stakeholders online and understand, how we can, as an industry, collaborate with our fellow stakeholders in making sure that we really understand what the trends are, for example, in the insurance industry in the coming years. And I think for me, that's why I want to be involved at this conference. I really want to understand and share knowledge with my fellow insurance professionals.
Thank you, Tau. That was fabulous to chat to you. You also did some of the Insurance Apprentice interviews for us, which we are very thankful about for that. And I hope we can get more people to watch that. But thank you for always being willing to chat to me. And I'll see you at the conference.
100%. Looking forward to seeing everybody at the conference. I'm truly excited. And I know that the IISA is always planning ahead in terms of the conference, and they have a fully fun-packed and informative program lined up for us. So excited, Renette. Looking forward to seeing the FAnews as well as yourselves at the conference. And good luck at the conference.
Okay.
Thank you, Renette.
Bye-bye.